The continent is made of 4 main regions. First, we have the southern region of Breathtaking. Breathtaking is a land of tropical beauty, where the cool ocean breeze and warm sun make time slow down. Its people are deeply connected to their ancestral roots, valuing preservation over material wealth. They believe in taking only what is needed from the land, remaining grateful for the gifts provided by the spirits and nature. Despite their reverence for Mufir, the guardian spirit, they have noticed a creeping corruption, the occasional rotten fruit, barren soil, and other subtle signs of decay. Many suspect the Govardhan Empire is behind it, seeking to exploit Breathtaking's rich resources. This has led to internal divisions, with some villagers advocating for resistance, while others prefer to maintain ties with the empire for protection and access to their fishing ports, which have already fallen under Govardhan control. Though the region is split into different territories, they share common concerns. Villages are led by descendants of the greatest warriors in Breathtaking history, and children are trained in combat from an early age to defend their land and traditions. While Emperor Lao Shuan appears more respectful of their way of life than his father was, they have not forgotten past attempts to subjugate them. Their future remains uncertain, caught between tradition and the empire's growing influence. Next, I'll take you through the middle region, Govardhan, the floating empire. Powerful empire built on trade and innovation, Govardhan sits on a wide strait of land surrounded by water on both sides. Often referred to as the floating empire, as nothing enters or leaves the continent without passing through its ports. What began as a small settlement has grown into a pinnacle of wealth and influence, thanks to its advanced maritime technology. Like the independent villages of Breathtaking, Govardhan is unified under Emperor Lao Shuan and its people. The Govardhanese value its politicians more than its warriors. The citizens are more concerned with appearances and luxury than spiritual purity. They still offer gifts to Vumi, the guardian spirit who decorates the land as if tending her nest. Govardhan thrives on external resources, relying on imports rather than its own land. The constant influx of visitors mean the empire absorbs the best of other cultures, making it a melting pot of commerce and tradition. However, this prosperity comes at a cost. Govardhan is the most heavily policed and regulated region in the continent. Wealth and status define life here. Simply residing in Govardhan signifies success, while some argue that the empire lacked its own culture due to its diversity. Its true identity lies in opulence and political maneuvering. Not everyone respects the empire, but everyone wants a piece of its power. Now we travel to the northern region of Fiori. Once a thriving land of icy beauty, Fiori has suffered under both imperial rule and spiritual corruption. It was always cold, but after the first Govardhanese empire seized control, Bjor, the guardian spirit, became sickened, twisting the land and wildlife in terrifying ways. Durians once lived in harmony with the ice and snow, but the empire's past cruelty nearly erased their way of life. The first Govardhan emperor used Vuri as a prison. Despite the harsh conditions, Vurians have adapted, raising families, farming, and running businesses. The cold is brutal, and even Govardhan's soldiers struggle to survive there. Criminals and outcasts thrive in the shadows, feeding off the corruption. The city is fast-paced and high-stakes, known for its underground dealings and unregulated trade and gambling. While many families call it home, outsiders see Vurians as poor and morally bankrupt. Visitors rarely come unless they elicit business to conduct, and the locals have learned to be both resourceful and cautious. Now we enter the land of Zabarai, a land of mystery and legend. Zabarai is believed to be a gateway to the spiritual world. Those spirits are part of everyday life across the continent. Zaporai's energy is too potent for most mortals to endure. The island is protected by an unforgiving jungle, thick vines and shadows that seem to trap anyone who dares to enter. The surrounding waters are plagued by monstrous creatures and storms, leading locals to call it the mouth of Mufir. Many believe that the land is sacred, guarded by spirits who keep the outsiders at bay. Rumors speak of an ancient civilization hidden within Zaporai's depths. People with an unparalleled connection to the spiritual world, able to navigate the island's dense energy like water. Whether they're real or mere legend, few dare to seek them out.